right, you guys, so before you actually start cutting, what you want to do is pick the hair out or lay the hair down. Whatever the condition the hair is, you want to place it in the best way possible. You don't want to start on a sloppy canvas, because how you start is how you end. All right, you want to start off neat. So my client wanted a mid fade with curls on top, kind of a high top look. So right now I know that I need to debulk the sides to be able to set in my guidelines. So I'm using my Stylecraft Instincts with my one guard with the lever open, and I'm debulking the sides. I'm only going up to the middle, because what I want to do is I want to create that shape while I'm blending to the top. I don't want to just knock off the bulk and end up going inward and just kind of throwing off that shape. So I'm debulking and basically scooping out as I go. Another tip you guys can use is really pay attention to how that hair grows. Once you take off the bulk, you can really see how the hair lays down. So make sure you keep that in mind going forward. So I talked about keeping that bulk at the top to where I could build shape. So right now I got my lever fully closed and I'm just building that shape, running the clipper straight up, not really digging into too much. I just want to get a general look on how it's gonna be. All right, this isn't gonna be the final shape. This is just to kind of go in the direction that you're looking for. Now, as far as the back goes, you want to pay attention to that occipital bone in the back. That kind of guides you in the direction of where you need to shape it. All right, he doesn't really have a hook like that, but you don't want to just run that clipper straight up, because then the whole shape is gonna look weird. Now that I have the bulk knocked out, now that I have the shape I can visually see, it's time to set in my guidelines. Now, I'm gonna set in a guideline, which is my bald line. I'm gonna use my trimmers, but I really don't recommend beginners to use their trimmers at first. Unless you're using it like me, going upward. Do not directly set it in as if you're lining your client up. All right, the reason why you don't wanna do this is because it's gonna be really hard to take out if your clippers aren't zero gapped. You know what I mean? Make sure you zero gap your clippers and your trimmers. Make sure that they're all coming to a point, and that's the only way you're going to be able to get out this bottom line, setting it in directly. But for beginners, I suggest using the trimmers like this. It's easier for you to take out the bottom line. Notice how I angled this bald line. I didn't go straight. I kind of dropped it in the back based off of his head shape. Everybody has their own head shape, and you should do the fade based off of their head shape. Now, I didn't go, from the side straight back, because that would have threw the whole shape, the whole fade off. All right, so make sure you pay attention to the head shape. Next guideline you want to set is with the lever open. All right, I'm going up about a 1/2 inch, making sure that I go over it multiple times to ensure that it's at that length. Now, sometimes I like to go up a little bit further in the back just because when it comes to the back of the head, the back is more dense than the sides. So you could kind of bring it up a little bit more when you're working on the back. Next guideline I'm gonna set in is with the one guard with the lever fully open, going up about a 1/2 inch. Now notice how I'm feeding the hair into the teeth of the blade using my comb. The comb is actually there to help me prevent from going too high, all right? I don't wanna go all the way up into that parietal ridge because I need some of that hair right there so I can lay it down so you don't get that, harsh line, when you do the high tops. You know how like at the parietal ridge is that line? I'm gonna show you guys how to prevent from getting that line. If you're a beginner, it's really important that you learn how to use your tools, how to hold the tools, all right? And this comes with practice. Practice makes perfect. I remember when I was holding the shears for the first time, I didn't really know how to put it in my hand. I didn't know where the comb was supposed to be. But as I got more familiar with it, as I kept doing it, it just gets better and better and better. So as a beginner, just get as many reps in as you can, all right? It's about practicing, all right? So don't be so down on yourself on where you're at right now, because we all started somewhere. Now putting on the 2 guard with the lever fully closed, I'm only scooping out. Now you don't want to run the clipper straight up, just scoop out, take off as little as you can, because I'm gonna come behind it to freehand it and make sure everything blends in anyway. So we're just kind of blending into that bulk a little bit, all right, and letting the freehand do the rest. So the reason why I make these full-length tutorials is so you guys can follow along with me while you cut, all right? Sometimes those the videos where I speed them up, you gotta press pause and you gotta, this right here, you could just throw on and just, follow along as I cut, and just do the same thing that I'm doing in real time. So after I'm done with that, I'm gonna re-pick out the sides, stretch them back out so I could give it its final shape. So right now I got my lever fully closed, no guard at all. I'm gonna freehand from the point where I stopped at that 2 guard, and I'm gonna run it straight up, all right? I'm gonna really pay attention, looking from side to side on how that shape is turning out, all right? You don't wanna just, rely on just going straight up. Make sure you go in front of your client, look at what you're building, and, try to perfect it. The shape is important. Now it's time to blend out those guidelines that you set. I always like to start from the top and then work my way back down. So right now I got my one guard on with the lever open, and I'm kind of just flicking out that bulk. I don't want to, dig in, or it's not the same motion as setting in a guideline. Setting in a guideline, you're basically just digging. But with a flick out motion is you're kind of just flicking at the guideline. So I like to think of it as you're drawing on a piece of paper. If you take a pencil and just kind of flick it across that paper, you would, at the end of that line, you would see this fade blend effect, right? So that's the same thing that you're doing when you're flicking out these guidelines, all right? So because this is a beginner's video, I'm gonna tell you guys to take baby steps, all right? All I did was close the lever on that one guard, and I'm softening up that middle line, all right? I don't wanna go in heavy and attack it and knock it out totally. I just wanna gradually soften things up so that it's easier for me to take out these steps as I work my way back down. So with the clipper that I'm using as a beginner, these are some perfect clippers for you beginners. I started off with the heavy clippers, the masters with the cords on them. Nowadays, these companies make it a lot easier for you to be more comfortable with cutting hair. So these Instincts are the truth. They're really lightweight, they're small in your hand. Pause. Okay, pause. But still, like, serious note, these clippers are great. All right, so if you got an opportunity to pick these up, I would definitely put these in the collection. If you want to know where you could get them, the links will be in the description below. So we softened up that bottom line. So I'm just gonna throw on the zero guard with the lever fully closed and flick out that middle line. It's going to be a lot easier. You don't have to really, open or close that lever. You could just go in, start below the line, flick to the line, and it's going to come out. So just make sure you know how the hair is growing, because not all the hairs grow straight up and down. They sometimes go side to side, just like I'm doing right now. You kind of got to go that way for the hair to feed into the teeth of that blade. So like I said, we're gonna take baby steps. I'm gonna take off the guard, and with the lever open, I'm just gonna go in between those areas where I see bulk. What I couldn't get with the zero guard, the lever open takes it completely away. Also, when you're cutting hair, make sure you don't just stay on one section too long. Make sure you move on, all right? Because that next step could be the very thing that, you know, takes whatever that you was in your mind stressing about. That very thing could be taken out with the next step. So make sure you just constantly move on. If you took it down to the length and you went over the guidelines multiple times, it's at that length. So move on to the next step. Now, taking out that bottom line with the lever fully closed and a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Now, I'm going to be honest. I just dived right in on, taking out that bottom line with the lever fully closed, but you should take baby steps. I would recommend setting that lever to the middle, softening it up, go all the way around, come back with the lever fully closed and taking it out fully. But I just dived right in and just kind of adjust my lever as I go. As you can see, I'm closing it, I'm opening it, I'm closing it, and I'm just kind of working like that instead of just, using one step all the way around. I'm actually just doing it as I go. So to bump this fade up even another notch, what you want to do is make the bottom half razor bald. All right, I'm using my Stylecraft shavers, and I'm making that bottom half razor bald, not going all the way up to that line that I created, that bald line. I'm staying below that line, but by making the bottom half razor bald adds another transition to the blend. Also, beware of using this on, coarse hair clients. Not a lot of people can take the shavers, so ask your client and be mindful of what type of hair texture you're working with. Listen right here, this is a bar, all right? So I'm spraying hairspray on the bottom of the hair because he has that soft kind of hair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stiffen it up by spraying hairspray all the way around and brushing it down in that direction that the hair wants to lay. This is gonna help me detail and, really get those hairs to go into those teeth of the blade. By stiffening the hair up, it makes it a lot easier to do so. So from here, lastly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna detail our work, all right? Detailing is extremely important. All right, it separates you from just being an average barber. All right, what I like to do is I like to look in the mirror and just see those areas where I see bulk. If you don't have access to a mirror, I suggest you rest your eyes, look at something else for a quick second, come back to the blend and start using your corners as thinning shears. All right, grab those guards in areas where you used them and just close the lever and just kind of knock out those areas. You do have to have somewhat of a barber eye, and that develops over time. So trust the process. For the beginners, it's all about practice. Don't think that you have to, grow fast. Everybody is moving at their own pace. So it took me a long time to get to this level. All right. So make sure that you don't beat yourself up, because everybody has to start somewhere. So even after I line my client up and, finish the cut, I still go back and detail some more. So don't think that this is just the final detailing process. No, you detail right now after you finish the fade, and after you put the line on it, you detail some more. Now I'm gonna work on the top. I already picked the hair out, so I'm gonna go right in with my shears, my curved shears. I got these off of Amazon. They're actually called dog shears. So that's where I got them from. That's where you could pick up these, curved like shears. And I'm just kind of building shape, not really taking off too much, because we're gonna curl it at the end. All right, I'm just kind of cleaning it up. So you don't want to just attack the line and start lining up. You want to make sure you prep it first. What I just did, I sprayed some hairspray. I'm bringing the hairs down so that it can lay down. So that way, when you put a line on it, it's nice and crispy. So I always like to take the front line down to a 1 or a 1.5, whichever you choose. Right now, I got the lever closed on it, so it's a real 1. And I'm just running that clipper straight down. That way, it gets the hair to lay down as much as possible. And after that, I put a line on it. All right, I like to start in the middle, work my way to the corners. I don't want to start from corner to corner, because the chances of you making the line up crooked is greater. All right, you want to start in the middle, go a short distance from right or left, and then just meet it in the middle on the other side. as I lined it up, I see some overhang that I wanted to take off. So I grabbed my clippers with the lever fully closed, and I'm just kind of shaping the front. Alright, you guys, so you see me using enhancements, but I do not recommend using enhancements for beginners. I prefer to perfect the blend as much as possible, perfect the lineup as much as possible, make things look natural as much as possible. That way you can enhance. By throwing enhancements on a sloppy haircut or a beginner type of haircut, it just doesn't look as, you know, as clean. So refrain from using enhancements as much as possible until you perfect your craft. But if you're watching this video and you want to do enhancements and you want to know what I'm using Kiss Express Black. I have like a compressor at my station, and the way I mix it is I do 50% Kiss and 50% alcohol. Also, to prevent your compressor gun from being jammed, make sure that you strain the Kiss Express, because the Kiss Express can come clogged with a lot of gunk, and that could really mess up your your tool, your gun. So make sure you drain everything before you mix it. Now I'm gonna razor my client's line. I'm basically pulling the skin with my left hand, my left thumb, and I'm just letting that blade glide across my client's skin, making sure that I go straight to the line. I don't push anything back. I'm just going to the line. Again, I can't stress this enough. When I first started out doing a razor line, it was scary, all right? I did not know how to drag that blade across the skin, but like with everything, it's practice, man. Don't beat yourself up. So right now I'm misting my client's hair with water, and I'm gonna add some curl product in his hair, and I'm just gonna kind of mush everything around, get the hair to curl. But like I said, after I put that line on it, I didn't show it, but I detailed the blend a lot more. All right, so make sure after you put the line on it, after you do everything you do to it, you razor it, you put your products in, make sure you detail, go back in, and just get some areas that you missed. Listen, like I said, I wasn't always good at cutting hair, but as I kept doing it, I've gotten better and better and better. But you may not think this is a good haircut, but you know who thinks it is? My client and
God did.
You too. This is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.